Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at some outdated trends that you want to make sure you have left in 2021. First, we're going to be talking about slouchy boots. So there's multiple types of slouchy boots that I think fall into this category. You have the super tall, kind of knee length or over the knee length boots that are slouchy. And when I say slouchy, I mean you either scrunch them down yourself to wear them slouchy, or they are already cut in a pattern in such a way where they're sewn together in the way that they stay slouchy on your foot. So either you slouch them down yourself or they're already cut and sewn together so that they look slouchy. Not saying that you can't wear these trends, but these are just trends that we're noticing are on their way out. So you may want to update them with something more modern, a little more current. And if you guys want, you can leave a comment and I will make a video on some alternatives for these outdated trends so you can see what you can replace them with if you're interested in having a more updated wardrobe. So you're going to see the long over the knee, very tall slouchy boots. You're going to see the ankle booty that's slouchy, and then you're going to see kind of like the calf, or what I like to call like the standard length boot, which is just kind of in between the knee and the ankle booty. All three of those are going to fall into this category. Next is the super skinny jean. Some of y'all gonna be happy about this because I know a lot of people didn't like the super skinny jeans anyway. They didn't like that look, they didn't like the trend, and it was one of those things that seems to have stuck around for like a super long time. So when we go from like leggings to leather leggings to super skinny jeans, all of those things are going to be a part of this category that I'm talking about. So even though I'm saying jeans, it's all of those things together. You're going to notice with denim in particular that the legs are getting wider. You're going to see more relaxed fit. You're going to see more wide leg. You're going to see more jeans that flare at the bottom. All of those things are coming in and are more current than, like I said, the kind of going out of style type of super skinny jean. The super skinny jean looked good with pumps. It of course worked with boots because it was really easy to get the fabric of the jean inside the boot. It worked with flats. It worked with chunky flats, loafer type flats, all of that. But you're going to definitely see that moving out. And like I said, coming in, you're going to see much more of a relaxed fit jean. So super skinny jeans, super skinny tight leggings, and then I would also add in there like yoga pants and legging, any kind of legging, super tight type of pants, whether it be leather material, cotton material, or denim. So let's categorize it like that. All of that is out. Okay, next up it's going to be these Sherpa coats. This thing, I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I'm older and I saw this in the 90s, but this was one of those things that got on my nerves. I was like so over it. But the Sherpa was everywhere. It's like you see the full Sherpa jackets. You see the Sherpa like almost like trench coats. Then you see the denim jackets that had the Sherpa underneath as a lining. It was just like everywhere, and it was overwhelming, and it was like too much. So that is kind of winding down, and that trend is kind of fading out of the limelight. So anything Sherpa, you want to kind of just be aware. Any of these trends you could wear if you want to wear it, but if you're talking about what's current in the moment and what's leaving from 2021 coming into 2022, this is going to be on the list. So Sherpa out, whether it be all over, little peekaboo jacket, all of that, leave it in 2021. Okay, sweaters are still in right now. It's still cold outside. It's still technically winter. So we're seeing a lot of sweaters still, and that's all fine and good. But what you want to avoid is the big puff sleeve sweaters. That was really in a while ago, and it's starting to fade out. So whether it be a turtleneck, a crew neck, a V-neck, any of those things, you're going to see more of a streamlined look with the sweaters. And again, not so much of like the big statement sleeves, the big slouchy arms, the big kind of like, what do I want to say, like not structured type of puffiness up here, or big wide square cut, what do I want to say, sweaters. All of that's going to be on the way out. So watch out for the puff sleeve. You're going to see some examples of it here with jeans. You're going to see some examples of it with like nice dress pants. All of it, even with the skirt, all of that is going to be something that you're just going to be switching out the silhouette. So it's not that you can't wear sweaters anymore, but if you want to wear something more current and more updated, it's just going to give a different silhouette than those big puffy dramatic sleeve sweaters was giving. Okay, let's talk about some shoes. So what we're seeing headed out is the super intense wedge and platform shoes. Now, I will say there are some Versace, I think it's Versace that came out with these pumps, or like, they're not really pumps, but they're high-heeled shoes that is really current. It just kind of came on the scene, I would say, in the last 2 months. I've even seen some dupes of those shoes. They're like a satin or a sateen, and they have like the stacked heel platform, the stacked platform with a really long heel. That one is something that was just recently released and it kind of blew up. But generally speaking, this super high, really extreme platform is on its way out. So you see it in like I call them like granny boots. You see them in like the biker looking boots. You see them in just plain booties. They were like all over the place. So that trend is starting to fade and kind of leave the scene. So if you're looking to buy something that's a platform, what I would say is to go for the shoe I just described, the Versace shoe or the dupe. And I could definitely do a video on some dupes of those as well, where it's just like this super stacked heel, super stacked platform, and then a really long like square heel. That just came on the scene, but those also tend to be super colorful, really bright. They're very trendy. So these that I'm showing tend to be more like blacks, browns, solid colors that were just extreme wedge bottoms on what we would call a standard shoe. So shoes that look normal otherwise, but they just had like an extreme platform to them. Those are the ones that I'm talking about when I'm saying that they're kind of fading away from the scene, and you want to try to get away from those if you can. And if you have them in your wardrobe, I would say go ahead and get as much wear out of them as you can, like now, because they're definitely on the way out. The same thing that we see in these boots is going to be applicable to the like platform, not platform, what am I trying to say? Loafer type shoe. Like the loafers were even getting to be really extreme in terms of the platform on the bottom, and that's kind of fading away too. We're seeing more of a streamlined, refined, more of a structured shoe that doesn't have so much chunk on the bottom of the shoe. Okay, this one that I'm going to talk about is kind of an in and an out. So it's oversized items. I'm going to talk about tops, I'm going to talk about blazers, things of that nature. Now, always remember that an oversized white button-down top or an oversized black button-down top is always going to be something that you can have in your wardrobe and make work. But in terms of specific trends and things that we see kind of fading from the spotlight, I'm going to include it here. But keep in mind, you can always make those items work. So, oversized pieces. We're going to see the big, chunky, oversized blazers with the really wide shoulders, the shoulder padding, women wearing menswear that's super oversized. I think that is starting to fade and kind of leave the scene. And you're going to see more structured, more fitted blazers, not super tight, but just more fitted and much slimmer in terms of the silhouette than those super oversized blazers. I mean, it was people wearing blazers that looked like it was like their granddaddy blazers. Those are kind of fading and trending out. You're also going to see super oversized button down starting to fade as well. You're going to see the lengths of them come up a little bit because those oversized tops were super long. You're going to see the sleeves come back to a normal length because we saw like extremely long sleeves as well. And just the overall fit in the bodice part of the shirt, you're going to see that come in as well. So those oversized, extremely oversized shirts are starting to fade from the scene. So we want to leave those outdated trends and come to something more current. I also think these frumpy sets are fading. So when I say frumpy sets, I mean like the sweatsuits that look just dingy, like you pulled them out of the laundry basket, threw them on. They're too big, they're oversized, they just fit any kind of way. I see those as trending out, and then what's coming to replace those tends to be matching sets, but that look a little more tailored, a little more streamlined. They look like they have a little more effort put into them. And then I think the accessories and shoes that are being added with those is also helping to clean up that look, taking it from like super frumpy to looking like oh, this is a set that I actually meant to wear this way, and I put some effort into styling my outfit altogether. So we're seeing some of that too. So the frumpy sets that just look like you didn't even try and you don't care, those are out. And the more matching sets, so more wide leg pants versus the joggers that just have the elastic at the bottom. I think more relaxed fit pants with pockets and matching tops versus, again, just the pullovers that just have like sweatpants, basic joggers and sweatpants on the bottoms that you throw on with socks and sneakers. That's kind of trending out, and we're coming into more intentional sets, let's call them that. Don't forget to check out my website, Curated Closet. We have clothes, shoes, and accessories for women. Also sign up for the email list if you're interested in getting first notifications about new arrivals, sales, VIP deals, etc. Remember to live well and look good doing it. And until next time, y'all, bye.